Hi, Tristan here again. Check out my other videos if you haven't already, and
Yeah, here's a new thing. There's a couple of different ways of playing melody and harmony at the same time. Here's one. It's kind of common for it's a common voicing that pianists used in the 40s and the 50s, which they kind of took from big band voicing. It's called the four-way clothes. People often use a drop 2 voicing in as well, which is perfect for guitar because the majority of guitar chords are in drop 2, at least the jazz ones. Okay, so the commonly used ones anyway. So I'll just give you an example of what this is all about. Okay, so if I was going to play in the key of C major, okay, you wouldn't use a C major 7 chord for this. If I was going to harmonize a melody, I would use a C major 6, or in other words, an A minor 7. So A minor 7, which is 2, on the D string, 2nd fret, on the G string, 2nd fret, on the B string, 1st fret, and on the E string, the high E string, is 3rd fret. There we go. It's just like an A minor chord, but with G played by the little finger. Okay, so we have that one. Another inversion of that is just bar the 5th fret, so top 4 strings here. Cool. And then we go up to here, which is 1st finger on the D string at the 7th fret, pinky finger, the 9th fret of the G string, and the 2nd finger here on 8th fret of the B string, and ring finger here on the 8th fret of the E string. So there we are. So far. Oops. Cool. And the final one is D string on the 10th fret, G string on the 12th fret, 10th fret of the B string, and 12th fret of the E string. So from the bottom, going down. Okay, so nice, pretty, just the same chord, just different versions of it, inversions rather. Okay, so same notes, just different order. Now the other thing in this is, so we've got C major 6 or A minor 7, 4 different voicings of that, and in this particular scale or harmonizing, we're doing it's called the C major bebop, which is C, D, E, F, G, A flat, A, B, C. So there's an extra little note in there. And that means that you can, there's a couple of different things which I'll talk about in a different post, but for this basically it means that you have 8 chords and then a repeat, as opposed to 7 chords. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, number 7, and then back to C again. So it means that you have a sequence of chords which are actually rhythmical. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 is possible, as opposed to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which would be great if you're playing in 7/8, but most music, like jazz, isn't. Well, at least was at this time. Okay, so A minor. So the next chord that what we're gonna do is we're gonna fit some chords in between them so that we get this whole scale. The cool thing about this is that we're using exactly the same voicing, which is a diminished chord, and because diminished chords are exactly the same shape, because they're all just a stack of minor thirds, it means that you just shift the shape up a minor, or 3 frets, minor third, up 3 frets, and you play exactly the same thing. I'll show you here. So we're going to play A flat diminished, which is well, we could call it about 4 other different, we could call it 4 different things, but today we'll call it A flat diminished 7. So 1st finger is on F, 3rd fret of the D string, B on the 4th fret of the G string, D on the 3rd fret of the B string, and A flat, which is the one we're choosing. We could have called it any of the other notes, call it diminished, so F diminished, B diminished 7, F diminished 7, B diminished 7, D diminished 7, or A flat diminished 7. Okay, it's the same chord. And then we shift it up 3 frets. Right? Okay, we could call this the same, any of those 4 chords as well. Shifted it up another 4 frets. Okay, so what we do is go from A minor 7 or C major 6, A flat, diminished, this C6 A minor thing on the 5th fret, and then back to the diminished, in this case it's on the 7th fret, the diminished, B diminished, and then the A minor that we went over a bit before, and then another diminished, and then there we are. So, sounds interesting, right? So, okay, so people like Wes Montgomery use that a lot. Very common for a lot of guitarists from the 50s and 60s to use that sort of stuff. But the cool thing about it is you can have a solo that goes on and on and on, and it sounds like you're playing chords at the same time. Awesome. Catch you later. Check out my videos. Hear from you soon.